Good morning, students. Welcome back to the class 8. As we have gone to 4 parts of the chapter name is From Trade to Territory. Today we'll be discussing the last topic of your chapter. In this chapter, we will be discussing about the setting up of new administration and company's army. Very short and very simple concept from the understanding point of view. We should know about the administration, what is administration, then how company has promoted people, how company members are being added into the company, how Indians were being treated, how Indians were being the member of the troop. So we will be discussing these things in today's lecture. Let's begin with the first point, setting up of administration or new administration which are being taken care by company. One person whose name was Warner Hastings. Warner Hastings was the Governor General from the 1773 to 1785, whereas we can say that he has figured out that company's power has to be spreaded very frequently, and the power not only should be restricted, but it has to be provided expansion with the justice forms. So what he did, he ultimately think about that he has already acquired powers not only in Bengal but Bombay and Madras. He thinks that we should divide this administration into three different parts. The three different parts which has been known as administrative, it is called as presidencies. These presidencies were being located in Bombay, Madras and Bengal, and according to that, the supreme head of the administration was the Governor General Warner Hastings, as it has been said that they have to provide a justice for everything. Everything means you have to judge for every crime, every trial. A judge should be there. Muftis who are the responsible to make protection about their laws, rules and regulations. Pandits, everyone was been involved in this. In 1772, a justice concept was being established. Each district has two courts. One is criminal, another is civil. In criminal court, the Faujdari Adalat, where the judgment was being given for the murders and other things. In civil, the Diwani Adalat was the place where the properties issue, then taxes issues, government versus state issues. This kind of treatments were being taken care. So, justice purpose, they have established two things. One is criminal, another is civil. Criminal case or criminal court was known as ultimately a Faujdari Adalat, whereas we say that the civil court was been known as Diwani Adalat. Here Hindus, Muslims, Qazis and Muftis, and Hindus Pandit interpret in Indian laws, and European districts collectors who presides over the civil court. The criminal court was still under the control of Qazis and Muftis, but under the supervision of collector. Be careful with this point. It has been said that the Hindus and Muslims, both Qazis and Pandit, were the interpreters of Indian laws, and the European district collectors were the responsible ones to control the civil issues, whereas still the criminal issues were being taken care by the Qazis, Muftis, and they were being under the control of collector of that particular district. Hope so these things are been clear to you. Then we will be going further. As you know that the Muslims preferring the different books, but in Quran whatever it has been written, it has been followed by accordingly. But the Hindu laws were been having certain major issues because two different groups of Pandits have interpreted different concepts. So they have studied different dharamshalas. Because of that, a lot of problems were been there into making a uniform law for their Hindus law. So what they have done, they have bring all the expert Pandits in 1775, 11 Pandits, and those all 11 Pandits were under the control of N.B. Halhed, Head was the person who have translated these rules and regulations which are been for Hindu law. Hindu law was been controlled, and that controlling was been merged, and they have created the transaction into English. They have translated the Hindu laws into English, and they also started judging. Whereas in 1778, the Muslim laws were also being encoded, and they were also being judged according to the need. Then we can go further also. It has been said that European judge who have come from Britain to India, they have followed all the rules and regulations which are been framed by the Muslim laws and Hindu laws, and they were having a certain codes, and they have a regulatory act 1773. A new Supreme Court was being established while the court was appealing for Sardar Nizamat Adalat, which was being set up in Kolkata. So basically, different things are been happening in the administration setup. Whereas we can say that they have established a different offices, and the main job of the collector was to collect money, revenue. But they have established a lot of things in the district like judge, police officers, darogas. Everyone was having a certain powers. Hope so this much is clear for you. The last topic we will be discussing about, it is an company's army. Company's army, colonial rule was been there in India. They have brought a different ideas. They have established administration. Then they have make sure that they will be making strong their military strengths. So what they have done, the military army was the main composed of cavalry. सलवार पहने हुए जो लोग होते हैं वो जो ट्रेंड सोल्जर्स होते हैं, जो घोड़े पे बैठते हैं, घोड़े पे बैठ के तलवार लेके चलते हैं. दूसरे वो होते हैं जो पैदल चलते हैं, पैदल फुट सोल्जर्स. एंड तीसरे जो होते हैं वो है तीरंदाज. तीरंदाज मीन्स आर्चरी, जो आर्चरी से हिट करते हैं. सो व्हाट हैपन्स ओवर हियर कि ये मुग़ल के दौर में ऐसा चलता था. लेकिन जब 18th सेंचुरी आया तो 18th सेंचुरी के अंदर हम लोग इस कॉन्सेप्ट को इस तरह से भी पढ़ सकते हैं. जब मुग़ल्स को सक्सेशन मिला, अवध और बनारस जब रिक्रूट करने लगे प्लीजेंट्स को, तो व्हाट दे हैव डन, they make sure that every individual should be trained under no discrimination concept. People should not be discriminated. There should not be religious issues. Everyone should be treated equal. So they have diverted their minds towards the discipline. So प्लीजेंट्स को जब वो ट्रेनिंग देते थे या उनको रिक्रूट करते थे तो उस टाइम पे उनको प्रॉपर्ली ट्रेन किया जाता था, और जो इंडियन सोल्जर्स होते थे उनको वो सिपॉइंट्स के नाम से बुलाते थे. सो यहाँ पे टेक्नोलॉजी, आर्मी डिक्लाइनेशन, ये सब कुछ होता था क्योंकि ब्रिटेन सिर्फ एक इंडिया से ही नहीं लड़ रहा था. ब्रिटेन वॉज फाइटिंग फ्रॉम डिफरेंट एरियाज, डिफरेंट पीपल. सो बहुत सारे लोगों के साथ इश्यूज़ उनकी चल रही थी, तो उनके सोल्जर्स बहुत ज़्यादा जाते थे. तो उन्होंने क्या किया कि इंडियंस को यूरोपियन स्टाइल ट्रेनिंग देना शुरू किया, एंड दे वर बीन ट्रीटेड एज यूरोपियन आर्मी मेंबर, नॉट एन इंडियन. They were being considered as professional soldiers because they have to go to that hostel where everyone is professional. There is no hard feelings for the religious, no caste discrimination. Everyone was being treated equally. But later in 1857, the issue got bigger and bigger, and that issues has created the revolution of 1857. Where the sepoys of the British Army has started revolution. This is the chapter from trade to territory. The 1857 rule was the 1857 incident was been taken in the 5th chapter. We will be discussing that in 5th chapter. But in next lecture, when we start, we will be discussing about the soil, land, water and natural vegetation concept. After that, we will be discussing a history topic which is known as ruling the countryside for your midterm exam. That's it for today. Thank you.